So we are here at the end of the Haghook, and I can tell you this race is really out of control. We've seen a lot of crashes, even motorbikes crashed, and it was really impressive to see. A lot of riders have lost their chance, and I see some of the favorites of today in the back, like Matteo Trentin, and you know, the leading guys are really making the pace hard, because at one point they go easy, at another point they go really fast. It depends on the wind. They take really advantage of their position, and it makes it really hard and nervous for the guys behind.
The big quote that I took out of that, Dan, was out of control. But that's what racing in Flanders is like, isn't it? Towards the back end, when the race starts to explode, there's always going to be riders with bad luck. It's the very nature of racing in Belgium. But yeah, it is out of control at the minute, and the race is moving away. Just look at the gaps on our screen. This group now has 43 seconds on the bunch, the remnants of the bunch, and 28 seconds on Kevin Genietz and Jasper Stuyven here, as you head on to the climb that you just described.
Yeah, this is the Leberg, and again, it doesn't go downhill for a little while after the crest of this climb, and it's a very open, narrow road that they'll be on, where the wind will be blowing across them. The only team really with a semblance of control in this race so far is Jumbo-Visma for me. I mean, they've got Dylan van Baarle up the road. It means they don't have to do any work behind. We know full well what he is capable of as a rider. He loves a long-range attack. I think if I was Jonathan Milan of Bahrain Victorious, I would not be working in that group. He was really grimacing over the Haghook, trying to stay on the wheel of Van Baarle. To me, it's fairly obvious that he's not going to be able to stick with the Dutchman when it gets harder later on in the race. So I would personally be sat on the wheel thinking, I've got a lot of riders in this group behind who might have a better chance of winning this race than me.
Well, look, there's Victor Campenaerts there has put a block on. There's another little group just going clear now. Another rider, I think it's, Jan Tratnik is there. Is that's not Arnaud Delis, is it? Another rider also there from UAE Team Emirates. This is the Genietz and Stuyven group. There's that little counter-attack containing a rider from Team DSM. The first time we've really seen that squad get involved in the pointy end of the race so far. But look at the gap now. Our four leaders nearly have a minute with 35 Ks to go, and they are rocketing along. And again, the young Frenchman in that front group, 21 years of age from Saint-Brieuc. His biggest win was last year in the Tour de Normandy overall. But this is something above, isn't it, Dan? Very impressive, considering the riding is already done today, to stick and stay in the wheels in that front group.
That's